Hey everybody, Jeremy here. So today I'm going to be bringing out the Ninja Foodi and I'm going to be making a rendition on a dish that I really enjoy eating a lot of growing up. So it was all about hamburger helper. And when I was growing up, that stuff was really good. But lately, I don't know if you tried it, but it's just not what it used to be. Like, the flavor is not there, the taste isn't there anymore, and I just don't buy it in the box anymore. Fortunately, what they do to prepare that is really easy. And if you have a Ninja Foodi or a pressure cooker, something like that, you can follow these steps and you can make your own rendition of a very simple hamburger helper as well. So let's get started. Shouldn't take that long to finish. Now, the great thing about Hamburger Helper in the box is it came with a lot of different varieties, a lot of different flavors, and you can do that as well. What I'm going to be making is a really simplistic Hamburger Helper. No fancy flavors, just really the original kind of stuff. But if you want to jazz it up a little bit, if you want to make it sort of like a Philly cheesesteak kind of a taste to it, or if you want it to be a little bit more garlicky, you can do that. The world is your oyster. All right, so let's just get started here. We're going to turn the Foodi on in the wonderful sear and saute feature, which makes this so indispensable. I'm going to put mine on medium high just to start, just to get it nice and warmed up. And then I'm going to take a pound of ground beef and I'm going to toss it in there. If the ground beef seems like it's cooking a little bit too extreme, if it seems like it's too hot, I'm going to bump the heat down to medium, but I'm really not going to go beyond that. All right, so let's just heat this up, and when it's done, we'll throw that meat in there. So while that's doing its thing, I am going to prepare the beef broth. Now, of course, you can just get the beef broth that's already in the container, but I have this stuff sitting in my fridge. Now, this is the Better Than Bouillon beef base. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to take 3 teaspoons of this, and 1 teaspoon is going to equal about a cup of water. So I'm going to need about 3 cups of water. So I'm going to put 3 cups of water into a bowl or something, and I'm going to put 3 teaspoons of the Better Than Bouillon in there, and that is going to go inside of this once it's done cooking. Now to this I'm going to add the 3 cups of beef broth. And I'm gonna just, scrape those little bits off the bottom. Oops, splash a little bit. Try not to splash. I have the Foodi off right now, so it's no longer cooking, but the meat is still pretty warm. All right. Now we can start adding the different seasonings and stuff. So this is about a teaspoon of garlic powder, teaspoon of onion powder, a teaspoon of paprika, about a half teaspoon of salt, and 8 ounces or 1 cup of tomato sauce. I'm going to stir all of that up. All right, so now here comes the noodles. I'm going to get about 8 ounces or so. Now, of course, you can have as many noodles as you want. I'm going to use about half a box of this 16-ounce box of elbow noodles that I have. So, all right, I might add a little bit more, but I'm just going to pat those down into there. And let's just add just a few more. All right, that's good. And give it a nice little pat down. Perfect. Okay, so we're almost done. Now we are going to assemble the pressure cooking lid. So let's put this on. I'm going to turn that back on. Yes, we are sealed pressure. We're going to cook on high, and we're going to let this go for about 3 minutes. And then once that pressure cooking is done, we're going to let it naturally release for a few minutes, and then we're going to give it a quick release, and then we will almost be done. Just another step or two before we can eat. So this has been naturally releasing for almost 6 minutes, so I'm just going to do a quick release and relieve whatever pressure might be left. So this is what we are looking like so far. So let's just give this a stir. So as you can see, you know, we had 3 cups of chicken broth and everything was so submerged, but then after the pressure cooking, everything has firmed up and it's nice and thick. It's not real watery. Good stuff. Now, I'm going to taste this to see what, if anything, we may need, but I do plan on adding a little bit of Worcestershire sauce to this. But first, let me just give this a taste. Already I can tell you it's a lot better than the box stuff. And I'm gonna add a little bit of Worcestershire sauce, even though, ooh, you know, I don't really think it needs it, but I'm gonna add a little bit, just for the sake of it. That's all I'm gonna do, just a little splash. Give that a mix. I'm gonna give this another taste. Got a little bit of everything on there. See what it tastes with the Worcestershire sauce. So there you have it. That is how you do a very basic rendition of Hamburger Helper in the Ninja Foodi. But like I said before, you can use these steps in whatever device that you have. Even if you don't have one of these, even if you just got a pot on the stovetop, it is going to work just fine. But if you just want to do the one pot meal thing, the Foodi is here for you. And that's why I love this device so much. So yeah, that is it. Feel free to spice this up however you want. Add some more spices, add some more flavors, different protein. You know, it's just all about your creativity. But if you want a really basic version of regular old Hamburger Helper that's really nice and moist and delicious, this is how you do it. So thank you all so much for watching. Until next time, I'm Jeremy. I'll talk to you later.